YouTube family the Maverick in this space one more time. And as usual, still the best and most credible opinion. Still fear and fearless analysis. And you know me have a piece of breaking news right now. Yeah, all hands on deck for the Reggae Boyz trying to qualify for the World Cup in 2026. Two big fixtures in another window here. And we start on Friday night with Curacao in Curacao, and then we come home Tuesday for Bermuda inside the National Stadium. And guess what? Yeah, Dejan Whisper Richards has been added to the Reggae Boyz squad for these two games. Yeah man, hot off the press. He will be joining the team in Curacao tomorrow. Yeah, the team leave Jamaica tomorrow and Whisper leave London tomorrow to journey to Curacao and meet up with the team. My understanding based on peeping over some fence and one little bird drop and little something on my foot say Whisper played full 90 minutes for the Chelsea youth team just a day ago. And that was the green light that Chelsea was waiting on for let him go to come play for Jamaica. Me understand says Steve McLaren want him to come play a long time, want him to be a part of the setup long time. But Chelsea, because you know Whisper go through this long setback with an operation and an injury, was out for a big part of last season. Just come back to full fitness now, coming to the start of this season. Back in the Chelsea setup, back playing for the Chelsea youth team. And they wanted him to get a good blowout. And him get a good run out, 90 full plus minutes. And after the game, him actually do some tests, some more medical tests to ensure say bam, everything clear. And then it was up to Whisper if you want to make the trip to come represent Jamaica. And like a loyal Jamaican soldier, not like some certain mala where we're not going to call them name right now. But Whisper jump at the opportunity. And me understand say as we speak, him a packing bag. We jump on a plane and head to the Caribbean to represent Jamaica if called upon in this crucial World Cup qualifier against Curacao on Friday night. That we are talking about. Yeah, I would have loved to Whisper get even a little 5 or 10, you know. Because we know Whisper capable of, you know. You realize that some people jump in front of Whisper in the pecking order in the time when Whisper did out injured. Well, Whisper may understand now, fully running again, fully up again, fully physically okay right now. And I try push the limits to see how far him can go for the rest of the season and beyond. Remember, say Chelsea still hold on to Whisper, you know. By the way, my understanding also, based on the people over the fence, is that Whisper actually signed a lucrative deal with a brand new shoe sponsor. So things are going for Whisper, you know. I want to say, man, they want to go like they do right off Whisper and forget about Whisper. Don't do that. Y'all don't remember how outstanding a schoolboy footballer Whisper Richards was for Kingston College. And a normal schoolboy talent we talk about. And of course, he made the transition up to the scene of Reggae Boyz and was making waves, and then the big Chelsea move come and him go up at Chelsea, but that was Chelsea him go. I know Chelsea are one of the club them were saturated with young talent. So as a result of that now, Whisper now, as a fresh 18-year-old come out of high school football. Remember say never really play no big man football in Jamaica that season there now. Them decide say the youth team and the youth team are going and do him thing and perform impressively. Yeah, score goal. Me see some of the clip them they come when I run around the little youth them at that age and going with a bag of things, look like a bigger man for them. Yeah, so Chelsea obviously impressed and still have Whisper on them books. And now he's the little mishap going with the injury. Him over the injury now, surgery, rehab, extensive rehab one at a time. Chelsea send down some man, come down to Jamaica for help Whisper with the rehab, you know. That is how serious them take the Whisper talent there, you know. And Whisper me understand now, as me say, run out a full 90 ready, blow it out and look good, pass all the physical tests, and get the call from McLaren. And Whisper say, yes sir, answering the call to come represent the nation. And Whisper is now off, well him not off yet. Because as me say, as me talk to now, and the bag him a pack in London. So I fly from London, go straight to Curacao, will represent Jamaica. By the way, some little things when me are here too. Some other little information me are here too, you know. About the Whisper situation, you know. Make it kind of... You remember the regular source where we always get information about Whisper from? You remember the initial management of Whisper and the whole thing when Whisper they signed the contract? You realize you're not hearing not much from the particular source there about Whisper and him career move them anymore. Think about it now and reflect. When last you hear that connection there say anything about Whisper, good or bad? When last? Some little thing are gone. Well, some little thing have happened with the whole Whisper management the way make things a little bit different. That is why the Maverick cannot jump out and I tell you say Whisper joined the squad before anybody at all know. But Maverick no. We happy for Whisper though, you know. Because Whisper talent 101, you know. Especially upon the Jamaica level, you know. For those who, I don't know, you probably not care if you don't know about Whisper. But Whisper's dominance in a Manning Cup football was second to none for the past about, well, for the some people argue about one of the most dominant ever players in a schoolboy football. He never win the Manning Cup, mark you. Your KC did fall short at the Manning Cup. But Whisper, as an outstanding individual talent and performer in the Manning Cup, you have to find, you have to dig far and wide to find a more outstanding schoolboy football player than Dujan Whisper Richards. And we don't know if he's going to make it back in time, you know, to kind of play a crucial role in this year's World Cup qualifying. But if we can send for a 17-year-old debutant to play MLS, if you come run up and down for our forward line, then why we can't send for Whisper? And people been asking for Whisper, you know. Well, see the Maverick answer the call, you know. Them have Whisper in them thoughts. And I understand, say McLaren always had Whisper in them plans and in them thoughts. But you know the protocol when a player suffer a bad injury and to the extent where him have to do an operation, you can understand. Say, you don't want to rush him back into something as vigorous as international football, especially a precocious talent like Whisper. The worst thing you can do a youth like Whisper, you know, is to rush him back before him physically ready, you know. And as me say, this hold up in his return to the national setup was not of the JFF doing, not of Steve McLaren's doing, but more of Chelsea being cautious with them property, with them personnel, with them player, who them still think highly of. But as it is right now, Jamaica football fans, keep your eyes wide open. Because it is quite possible that before the end of these World Cup qualifiers, you will see Whisper Richards donning the Jamaica colours again. And not just that. When he run out, look on him footwear. Me not say nothing. But just give a little warning and a little, yeah, look on Whisper footwear. Lucrative footwear deal signed by the young Jamaican star baller. So just look out for it. Remember me tell you say the best and most credible opinion, you know. Remember me tell you say the fairest and the most fair analysis, you know. And not no change and that no change. Yeah. Remember me tell some people today and them a question me, you know. So when it comes to matters of the sport and the game of football, the Maverick values no one's opinion over my opinion. And when me tell you say Whisper, a big baller in the wider scheme of things, him a big baller in the wider scheme of things. And the good news I'm bringing you today is that Whisper will join the national team, the Reggae Boyz, in Curacao for the World Cup qualifier coming up on Friday. So you can imagine, we go over there, so go angle with business and come back at stadium Tuesday with Whisper, Kaheem Dixon, and the whole works in the lineup. Stadium can't hold Tuesday night. Stadium cannot hold Tuesday night, no matter what happened in the game against Curacao on Friday. Stadium cannot hold Tuesday night. And me are talking loud. Me now Whisper. Whisper is back. One Maverick.